meeting to order. Call the roll, please.
Blunier.
Here.
Hilliard.
Here.
Leach.
Here.
Menold.
Here.
Newman.
Here.
Parrott.
Here.
We have a quorum.
If you join me in pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. There is no public hearings tonight. There's no presentations or special reports. Public comment. Anyone in the audience like to address the board? Why don't you come over to the microphone, introduce yourself. Oh, you look good on camera.
My name is Rudy Husick. I'm the owner of Sweet Pea and Sunshine and Sweet Pea Studio on 206
Make sure you get it to the microphone there.
on South First Avenue. How's that?
Good.
Okay. We are a little bit concerned about the Pumpkin Fest. In 2019, when we opened, we were just totally blocked out and totally out of commission. In 2020, we suffered just like anybody else with the COVID. And 21 now promises to be a good year, and we got ladies buying dresses that go all over the country. We have customers from Wisconsin, from Iowa, and they come to Morton because my wife is a authorized dealer for a major brand. So we were wondering what happened to the closure of First Avenue this year for the Pumpkin Fest, and Miss Lee Brown wrote me an email, and it says, "Thank you for taking my call today. As I stated, the village has approved the festival grounds layout and street closures, and we'll keep the streets closed for the public safety aspect. We have confirmed with Big M Amusement that no vendors or games will be located in front of Sweet Pea and Sunshine, as we will be placing picnic tables on First Avenue Street to keep Sweet Pea and Sunshine main entrance and storefront open and visible." Well, that's a big step forward from 2019. However, our customers are like to be able to get to our store. Saturday, I worked in the store. I had to help out. Two brides were in, and when brides go through dresses, they do about 10 to 15 at a time, and during that 2-hour period. And then good old me, I get to pick them up and put them back where they came from after the brides leave. So I can see some mom and some bride coming in here and toting a wedding dress that's that heavy for a considerable distance to get to their car, wherever that may be. So what we were hoping you would consider is leave us access from the south on First Avenue to get to our south entrance, and we in turn would close the store at 4, and so that because by that time the traffic for the Pumpkin Festival will pick up and we'd be out of the way. So that's what I had in this email that I was going to print out this afternoon and get me a copy, so I come here, and you already had it then. But like I said, in a senior moment of 83, that email never went out, and it only went out to a few of you tonight, just before I came here, because I couldn't remember all the other addresses. So simple as that. So, and if we are going to be out of commission, the alternative to that would probably be you reimburse us when we close the shop for a week. End of story. That's short enough? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Rudy.
Good evening, Mayor and Trustees. Leanne Brown with the Morton Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development Council. As Rudy brought up, Pumpkin Festival will be hosting our 55th Pumpkin Festival September 15th through the 18th. Give you a little sneak peek. Guidebooks are at the printer, and we received our posters, so things are coming along. Of course, with the ever-changing landscape, the biggest question is festival happening, and to what degree and how? And we continue to stay well informed with state, federal, health department monitoring all the guidelines, any changes to requirements, and we'll continue to do so. So we will keep the public, our festival sponsors, goers, volunteers well informed of any needed modifications as we receive any updates. As we all know, the Illinois State Fair is happening. Carnivals have been approved by the state, so we will continue to follow and be in tune with all the guidelines for any modifications or information we would have to share with anybody. So just wanted to make sure everyone was well informed with that. As I just handed out, we still have opportunities for volunteers. If you know of any, especially Morton youth groups, nonprofits that are willing to sign up a group, they get our financial give back. There's still openings on Friday and Saturday, so just want to share that again publicly. We've put this information out on our network's websites and sent it to our many, many great contacts throughout the community. But if you can help us spread the word that those shifts are available, and that is the goal of Festival, to safely gather and give back. So the more groups we can get signed up, that is the intent of our Morton Pumpkin Festival. All events are open for registration, so if you're eager to get a jump start on planning out your days ahead for festival, all of those registrations are open. And before the holiday weekend, we will have our official festival guidebook. So a couple other things coming up. We will have our last fourth Fridays of the season. So Friday, I'm in September mode. Friday, August 27th, downtown for Fourth Fridays. And just prior to that, we will get to celebrate with Unlimited Stitch, a new retail storefront on Main Street. We'll have our grand opening at 4:30 at Unlimited Stitch. And then also, prior to that, August 21st, Captivation Dance down off of Queenwood is doing their reopening. They've remodeled in there. This is their newer location, and so they're eager to get back in action and bring back their students, and they keep expanding classes. So we're going to celebrate with them on Saturday, August 21st at 10 a.m. So public is welcome to join us at that celebration as well. And with that, take any questions?
Don't forget the one important one, our September 11th boat race.
Yes, the mayor likes to talk about often. Out at Kennel Lake on Saturday, September 11th is our giant pumpkin boat races. So start your scheming or planning for the mayor's boat. Those are well underway, according to Jim Ackerman. They're growing nicely, and we will have large pumpkins to race that day. And after that, we invite family and our young little ones to take their challenge at the mini boat races. So, yes.
And any of you would fit in a 500-pound pumpkin. They do float. They do, Ron.
Does the mayor get to pick the boat?
Well, it worked
You
out
can
the
pick the
last
one.
time.
And then I think the mayor has other information
Yes, I
to
do.
share on, of course, still tickets available for the Baking Up Love movie premiere on August 28th. So busy weekend coming up.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kelsey Murray. Thanks for having me. I'm a new resident of Morton, and I have been in the greater Peoria area for a little over a year now. I'm a local family physician, and so just wanted to come express my concern for things that are happening in regards to COVID, and ask that you strongly consider following the CDC recommendations on masks in schools and in public spaces and events due to a significant spread that we're seeing in the community. We are at high rate of transmission here in Tazewell County, and we have seen significant things in the hospital and the clinics. It is significantly stressing our healthcare system, and so I ask that you take that into consideration. And I just want everybody in the community to be safe, and I'm here as a resource for any questions, concerns, comments, anything. I live here now, so happy to answer any questions. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Morton.
Thanks.
The consent agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes, the regular meeting, August 2nd, 2021, and the approval of the bills. Could I have a motion?
I move to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Blunier,
Yes.
Hilliard,
Yes.
Leach,
Yes.
Mennel,
Yes.
Newman,
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I do have a couple announcements tonight. First, of course, is the August 28th movie premiere out of Morton Cinemas with the Baking Up Love. So far, we've sold 433 tickets to it. And so there's still 180 tickets available, so I encourage Morton citizens, anybody who would like to come. They're $10 a piece. And the movie stars, we will have 3 different locations for photographs with the movie stars before the movie. So the movie starts at 7 o'clock. I'd get there around 6. So we're gonna have an orange carpet event, and the movie stars are gonna come in their Cadillac. So it should be interesting. The other announcement is talking about movies. Gemini Films is considering having a workshop here August 28th, the same day as the premiere, from 10 to 12 for actors and movie set people to promote movies in this area and get people up to speed on movie production. And in saying that, we are now, plans are underway for a pilot in Morton, Illinois in late September for a TV series. So, starring David Otunga, who is a WWE wrestler in our movie as the coach. So if everything goes to plan the next couple of weeks, that will be a 7-day production at the end of September, first week of October is the plans. So we'll let you know how that proceeds. So movies are not over yet in Morton, Illinois. So that's all I have tonight. If that's not enough, Village Administrator.
I have one item tonight, Your Honor. The Business District Commission met on the last Wednesday and recommended approval for a building improvement grant for the Lighthouse Auto at their 1500 West Jefferson location. Total project cost, they applied for the painting of the building was $178,550, and the maximum grant would be a $10,000 grant for that work.
Can we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Which building is it?
This is the wood products, clear up by the interstate.
The brick building?
exchange.
Oh, no,
The metal building that
Okay.
sits, they bought that property.
Yep. Any other questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Motion carries.
That's all I have.
All right, Chief of Police, Corporation Counsel.
I have one item tonight, Your Honor. It's a resolution authorizing a legal services agreement with McGrath Law Office, PC.
If we could have a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions?
Yes, sir. And just sort of a comment. I personally would like to see a procedural change on how this occurs. I'd actually like to see someone who negotiate for the village.
Well,
And most agreements, I would think, go into a closed session first to discuss. So I would just like, in the future, to look at some of the procedures on how we proceed.
okay.
So on a way of procedure, professional services agreements aren't the permissible subject for discussion in closed session. So to the extent board discussions to happen, that would be open only.
Okay.
So.
And then,
How we got to this is I've been having Pat track his hours for the last year. They haven't had a raise since 16, so me and Julie have been watching those hours. This doesn't bill all the hours, but for everything we've been going through and keeping him so busy, we thought there should be some increase in the amount, and this is what we came up with.
don't dispute that at all.
Well-
I've worked closely with our corporate counsel in the past. I know the diligence that he does for the job and the work that he does, and I'm not inclined in any way that this isn't appropriate.
He does answer my emails
I
or
just think that
texts at 3 o'clock
we
in the
might
morning.
look at we might look at the procedures in the future.
Okay. Any other questions? Call the roll.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Director of Fire Emergency Services,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
and Zoning and Code Enforcement.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Village Trustees, Trustee Leach.
One item tonight, Your Honor. Remember, we opened the state DCO grants, Business Sustainability Grant, to a third round. We've received 2 applications. In your packet was the information. One was to Fortman Barbershop, the amount of $824.10, and the second one was to Schooners for $10,386.98, for a total of $11,211.08. As you look at the totals that have been provided to you underneath, total grants that we were provided by the state is $324,113, and after this third round, there would still be $93,423.78 available, and I'm going to guess that in sometime September, October, we'll make an announcement when we'll take a 4th round, because we can allow them to have expenses through this year as well as including last year. So tonight, so I move approval of payment of these 2 grants to Fortman Barbershop and to Schooners for the $11,211.08.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Any other trustees have anything tonight? If not, we do need a closed session.
Closed session is requested tonight for the purpose of discussing collective negotiating matters between the village and its employees or their representatives per 5 ILCS 120/2C2.
So if we could have a motion to go into closed session.
Second.
Call the roll.
Newman.
Aye.
Parrot.
Yes.
Blunier.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Motion carries.
We're adjourned. There will be no active action afterwards.